When did we become these sinking stones? When did we build this broken home? Holding each other like ransom notes, dropping our hearts to grip our brothers' throats.
change the world. No one ever wants to change themselves.
but here we stand on opposing sides. Let's go to war. Let's go to war! We arm ourselves with the wrongs we've done, name them off one by one. Let's go to war. Let's go to war! Everything you say, everything you do, you push it in, and you cut me down, and you cut me down. Screaming at the ones we love, like we forgot who we can trust. Screaming at the top of our lungs, on the grounds where we feel safe. Do we feel safe? Do we feel safe? Hush, my baby, make no sound. Maybe we can wait each other out. It's a cold war. Let's go to war! With every settled score, I thought that fighting with meant fighting for. But you're turning around. But you're turning around. Screaming at the ones we love, like we forgot who we can trust. Screaming at the top of our lungs, on the grounds where we feel safe. Screaming at the ones we love, like we forgot who we can trust. Screaming at the top of our lungs, on the grounds where we feel safe. Do we feel safe? Do we feel safe? Do we feel safe? Do we censor? Do we flow? Are we drunk on the chemicals? Every feeling in my bones tells me to lash out and tell you to fuck off. You cut my heart and I got your soul, but are we better off alone? With every battle we lose a little more. Remember everything that we died for. You are everything that I died for. Screaming at the ones we love, like we forgot who we can trust. Screaming at the top of our lungs, on the grounds where we feel safe. Screaming at the ones we love, like we forgot who we can trust. Screaming at the top of our lungs, on the grounds where we feel safe. 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 Do we feel safe? Do we feel safe? Do we feel safe? Do we feel safe? Do you feel safe? I don't care about the story, I don't care about the myth, I don't care how you see my life, you haven't witnessed it. Use fear as a weapon and pity as a whip. Convince everyone around that I'm a piece of shit. Enter Cain, enter Judas. Now give me a kiss. You're so mad. What did I miss? And I'll see get you off. You couldn't resist. You couldn't resist. Make me a sinner. 'Cause you played the picture. I am a believer. You couldn't resist. You couldn't resist. the same.
Say, friendly fire, honest liar. Friendly fire, honest liar. Friendly fire, honest liar. Friendly fire, honest liar. Does it make you feel alive? Does it make you feel so alive? How does it feel? How does it feel?
So you think it's your place, and you think you're so brave. Shit, same name. I'll tell you now what I see: a child's insecurities projecting
Low from the sidelines, a critic, a voice that won't admit it, that you have never risked it. How vicarious the cynic, my Judas, my brother, my Judas, my brother. So does it make you feel so? Does it make you feel alive? Does it make you feel so alive? How does it feel? How does it
It's funny how I can give the best advice, but I can't follow. So I tell myself. It's funny how I can push the pills, but I can't swallow. So I tell myself.
Famous, a coward but self-righteous, a funny little creature hiding out in me. Hate is power. I told you life was built to break? What if I warned you? You can't outrun your fate. Would you believe with time comes grace? In perfect light, in perfect place, every dream was mine to lose, and that's what it took to lead me to you. So here's to the heartache, and here's to the mistakes. We'll drink to all the years, the tears that led to this place. So here's to the heartache. And what if I told you that everything fades away? What if I hold you, but tell you there's just no escape? Would you believe with time comes grace? In perfect light, in perfect place, every dream was mine to lose, and that's what it took to lead me to you. So here's to the heartache, and here's to the mistakes. We'll drink to all the years, the tears that led to this place. Here's to the dark days. It's been a long way. We'll drink to all the years, the tears that led to this place. I suffer, I bleed, there's everything. I'll get my ways. I bow from belief, fall to my knees, and you will say, with time comes Here's to the heartache, here's to the mistakes. We'll drink to all the years, the tears that led to this place. Here's to the dark days. It's been a long way. We'll drink to all the years, the tears that led to this place. So here's to the heartache, and here's to the mistakes. We'll drink to all the years, the tears that led to this place. With time comes grace. With time comes grace.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is
Black dress, white lines, there's a deep wine. I've always been so trusting, my dear. Back room, on your backside, on backside, there's your backside. Your knees are always bruised and red, dear. I've never been the one to die. I wonder,
so hard to believe, but now I can see we're nothing more. Let me just say what I mean. You're not what I need. You never were. You never were. You never were. With your hands around my neck, angel in my ear, and a gun to my back. You take the win from me, but I check for the last time. Keep your convictions, I'm done playing the victim. You put a move on, motherfucker. But you pull me right back together. Yeah, you pull me right back. You pull, you pull, you pull. Oh God, you would make me a bad. You make me a oh, you make me again. When we come together, you make me the best, but I never get better. You are the lie, you are the truth. You are everything to me. You with me, you with me, you with me, you with me. I got that 4'9" and 1,500-pound gorilla in the room. But no one knows, nobody knows that he's got me by the throat. He says, I'm not here to lie about the pain, I'm here to make you feel it. But you pull me right back together. Yeah, you pull me right back. You pull, you pull, you pull. Oh God, you would make me a bad. You make me a bad. feels like better days have passed, and I'm not betting being better or the best would bring us back. How long have we been in this hole? We were gonna grow old together, but now we're just growing old. I try, yeah. I try. I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love with you. We tried so hard. All the ways that we tried so feels like better days have passed. We turned and we burned everything that we had, from a blaze to an ash. Why can't we go back? I try, yeah. I try. I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love with you. We tried so hard. All the ways that we tried so hard. A sea of change, you can't keep anything you take. Lovely face of lives we chase is but dust for wind to take. When all is gone, the only loss to not have loved at every cost. When you can say and I can say we loved with every step we take. I'll be okay. How do you love when your heart is broken? How do you speak when you feel outspoken?
hands. Left you weak, left you hungry. When the supply you still demand, you're beginning to drag the ones you love down. Will this phase ever end? 1,000 arms to hold you, but you won't reach for any hands. 'Cause I don't feel like I'm getting through to you. Let me paint this clear. Life is short, my dear. See your mother here, her last painful year. I wish you only knew she stuck around for you. She stuck around for you. Maybe you're successful and leave the world and lose it all. And if that's what you need to finally see, I'll be with you through it all. Bring on the hands for the dollar bill. Meditating will never heal. Relapse, rehab, repeat. Always thinking about the me. Self-destruct, spiral down till your want becomes your need. Please get up like I know you can, or forever love the fall. 'Cause I don't feel like I'm getting through to you. Let me paint this clear. Life is short, my dear. See your mother here, her last painful year. I wish you only knew she stuck around for you. She stuck around for you. Maybe you're successful and leave the world and lose it all. And if that's what you need to finally see, I'll be with you through it all. Still see you down, strung out off the wagon and unwound, but steady, oh God, jelly, and I hear the sound of your body hit the ground. I can't stand to see you down, strung out off the wagon and unwound, but steady, oh God, jelly, I can't bear. I hear the sound of your body hit the ground. Oh, jelly, stuck around for you. Stuck around for you. Stuck around for you. Maybe you should just fall. Leave the world and lose it all. If that's what you need to finally see, she loves you through it all. Maybe you should just fall. She loves you through it all. I'll be with you through it all. We used to dream, we used to name the stars, tracing futures lying in the dark. They said we'd never last. The brightest flame burns fast. We say words, but we don't talk anymore. Tonight we're growing closer to the end. Were we fools for each other, or fools for falling in? Are we looking at forever? 'Cause I don't see it in your eyes. Have you had enough, or do we try again? The glass was half full when we stopped pouring in. So just say when. see that sunset in your eyes again. I got that sinking same feeling. They said we'd never last, and they were right, but I can't help looking back. Oh, tonight we're growing closer to the end. Were we fools for each other, or fools for falling in? Are we looking at forever? 'Cause I don't see it in your eyes. Have you had enough, or do we try again? The glass was half full when we stopped pouring in. And just say when. Breaking down but never bend. Oh, we've been half alive. We've been half alive for way too long. Tonight we're growing closer to the end. Were we fools for each other, or fools for falling in? Are we looking at forever? 'Cause I don't see it in your eyes. Have you had enough, or do we try again? The glass was half full when we stopped pouring in. So just say when. Just say when. looked at my father. It was the first time I saw he'd grown old. Canyons through his skin and the rivers that made them carve the stories I was told. He said, son, I have watched you fade in. You will watch me fade out. I have watched you fade in. You will watch me fade out. When the grip leaves my hand, I know you won't let me down. Go and find your way. Leave me in your wake. Always push through the pain and don't run away from change. Never settle. Make your mark. Hold your head up. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Just the other day I stared at the ocean. With every new wave, another must go. One day you'll remember us laughing. One day you'll remember my passion. One day you'll have one of your own. I say, son, I have watched you fade in. You will watch me fade out. When the grip leaves my hand, I know you won't let me down. Go and find your way. Leave me in your wake. Always push through the pain and don't run away from change. Never settle. Make your mark. Hold your head up. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. You'll get lost sometimes trying to find what we're looking for. You'll get lost sometimes trying to find what we're looking for. I have watched you fade in. You will watch me fade out. I have watched you fade in. You will watch me fade out. When the grip leaves my hand,